Hi, my name is Arif Rahimi bin Shahidan. I will answer question number 1, which is about price elasticity of demand. Let's go. For question number 1, we have to calculate price elasticity of demand for good X and good Y one by one. The formula to calculate price elasticity of demand is new quantity demand minus all quantity demand divided by all quantity demand, and then multiply with all price divided by new price minus all price. Based on the table, we can see that our new quantity demand is 60 and our all quantity demand is 80.
Then our new price is 15 and our old price is 10.
When we enter in the formula earlier, the answer we will get is 0.5. And as we know, when price elasticity of demand greater than 0 and smaller than 1, the degree of responsiveness in price elasticity of demand is inelastic. A change in the price of the goods causes a smaller percentage change in quantity demand. As you can see from the demand curve, when the price at 10 ringgit, the total revenue is 800, which is we have to multiply 10 and 80. When the price increase to the 15, the total revenue increase to 900, which is we have to multiply 15 and 60. My suggestion for Mr. Ali is, for my opinion, if Mr. Ali wants to optimize sales for increased profit, it is best if he maintain the pricing at 15 ringgit. Next is solution for goods Y. For goods Y, the formula to calculate this is same as the goods X. From the table, we can see the new quantity demand for Y is 50 and our old quantity demand is 120. After we calculate all the data by use the formula, the answer we get is 1.16. As we know, when price elasticity of demand greater than 1, the degree of responsiveness in price elasticity of demand is elastic. A change in the price of the goods causes a bigger percentage change in the quantity demand. Based on the demand curve for goods Y, when the price is at 10 ringgit, the total revenue is 1,200 ringgit, which is we can get this by multiply with 10 and 120. When price increase to 15 ringgit, the total revenue decrease to 750 ringgit, which is we can get by multiply with 15 and 50. My suggestion for Mr. Ali, he should decrease the price of goods Y to get maximizing higher revenue.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Abdul Hakim bin Abdul Syukur, MDB 2207001 from TBS 2A. So, I will talk about case 2 about income elasticity of demand. The question for this case is, based on the study made by your firm's research unit, the result of the income elasticity of demand for frugal furniture products is negative 0.88 and high-end furniture products is 1.78. You have learned that due to a booming in the economy, consumer incomes have risen by 6% this year. Using the demand analysis, sketch and explain what will happen to income elasticity of demand for frugal and high-end furniture when income rise. So, I will talk about the answer next. So, the first one that I will talk about is income elasticity of demand for frugal furniture. An increase in the consumer's income will cause a decrease in quantity demanded for frugal furniture. An increase in income 6% this year from Y1 to Y2 leads to a decrease in quantity demanded for QD1 to QD2. the consumer will reduce the purchase of inferior goods and switch to better quality goods when income rises. So, we can see, based on the question, that degrees of responsiveness in income elasticity of demand for frugal furniture is negative income elasticity. So, this is the shape of the demand curve for frugal furniture. Okay, for the next one, I will talk about income elasticity of demand for high-end furniture. We can see, based on the question, that degrees of responsiveness in income elasticity of demand for high-end furniture is elastic income elasticity. A change in the consumer's income causes a bigger percentage change in quantity demanded for high-end furniture. An increase in income 6% this year from Y1 to Y2 leads to an increase in quantity demanded from QD1 to QD2. But the increase in the quantity demanded is more than the increase in income. So basically, this is the shape of the demand curve for high-end furniture.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Faroizam, and I will present the discussion for question case number 3, which is cross elasticity of demand. Firstly, let's look at the table in the question number 3. In this question, there are two tables, which is table A and table B. For table A, there are two goods, which is coffee and tea. For coffee, the old price is 3 ringgit and 50 cent a packet, and the quantity demanded is 2 packets. The new price of the coffee is 4 ringgit and 50 cents a packet, and the quantity demanded is 1 packet. For tea, the old price is 2 ringgit and 50 cent a packet. A quantity demanded is 3 packet. The new price of the tea is also 2 ringgit and 50 cent a packet, and the quantity demanded is 4 packet. Now, I will explain how to get the solution for table A. But before we get through to the solution, we must find the information from the table. So this is what I found from the table. First is the old quantity demanded is 3 and the new quantity demanded is 4. And then we also have the old price, which is 3 ringgit and 50 cent, and the new price, which is 4 ringgit and 50 cents. After we get all the information, we can do the solution now. So to do the solution, we must use the equation and then replace the equation with the exact amount. The solution is 4 minus 3 divided by 3 multiply 3 ringgit and 50 cent divided by 4 ringgit and 50 cents minus 3 ringgit and 50 cents. Then the answer will be 0.333 multiply 3.5. Then the final answer will be 1.17. Now let's move on to the solution for table B. We will use the same step as the solution for table A. First, we will search the information from the table. So this is the information that I get from table B. The old quantity demanded is 3. The new quantity demanded is also 3. The old price is 5,000 and the new price is 3,000. We also will use the same equation as table A. For the solution, 3 minus 3 divided by 3 multiply 5,000 divided by 3,000 minus 5,000. The answer will be 0 multiply 2.5, and the final answer will be 0. For table A, as we know, the final answer is 1.17, which is more than 0, and this is also known as positive cross elasticity, and the relationship between those two goods is substitute goods. Then for table B, the final answer is 0, and then it's also known as zero cross elasticity, and then the relationship between those two goods is not related goods.
Now, I will talk about case 4. It is about price elasticity of supply. The question for the case 4 is, using the supply analysis, sketch and explain the types of price elasticity of supply for each question. Now, I will tell you the answer for A. The equation for A is 100 minus 100 divided by 100 times 200 divided by 300 minus 200 equals to 0. So, the degrees of responsiveness in price elasticity of supply for A is perfectly inelastic because the elasticity of supply is 0. So, this is the supply curve for perfectly inelastic, and the name is vertical supply curve. So, no matter how the price changes, the quantity supplied will stay the same. Suppliers will sell the same number of goods or services regardless of the movement of price, even when price increase from 200 to 300. Now, I will tell you the answer for B. The equation for B is 130 minus 100 divided by 100 times 200 divided by 300 minus 200 equals to 0.6. So, the degrees of responsiveness in price elasticity of supply for B is inelastic because the elasticity of supply is 0.6. So, this is the supply curve for inelastic, and the name is steeper slope of supply curve. A change in the price of the goods causes a smaller percentage change in the quantity supplied. The percentage changes in price 200 increase to 300 is larger than the percentage changes in quantity supplied 100 increase to 130. Finally, I will tell you the answer for C. The equation for C is 180 minus 100 divided by 100 times 200 divided by 300 minus 200 equals to 1.6. So the degrees of responsiveness in price elasticity of supply for C is elastic because the elasticity of supply is 1.6. So this is the supply curve for elastic, and the name is flatter slope of supply curve. A change in the price of the goods causes a bigger percentage change in the quantity supplied. So, the percentage changes in price 200 increase to 300 is smaller than the percentage changes in the quantity supplied 100 increases to 180.